Stay out of the minefield if you value your limbs. I'll be spaced. Scrabbles! And hardly the worse for wear! You've no grasp of what... Scrabbles was originally a gift from my daughter. He's also here. For your trouble. Livener like that comes in handy when you're in a pinch. Before you depart, a final word.
You there! Keep your head. Stranger, consider yourself lucky that I've been ordered to not open fire unless I will not suffer an outsider to trespass and trample further through our lands. Turn back from this bridge now, lest my ever-depleting prudence be spent. If you are not a loyal Protectorate subject, you will not cross this bridge. He's been fervent of late. Looking for any associations with wrongdoers results in swift execution. That has, unfortunately, put many folk in his sights. So, you are a true believer. Why, in our matriarch's name would you not have said so earlier? Surely you now understand my conundrum in the face of such blatant misinterpretation. I know of 2 traitors who yet remain on this island. In return, I shall grant you...
A lot more folks are gonna die if we don't catch up to DeVries. We have to consider our options. Even the ugly ones. If these folks are deserving, maybe it's worth it.
Trial? And their crimes are as clear as the Sovereign's blue skies? We may not ascribe to your laws, but these traitors have committed grave offenses, ones that would be punished without question. It's not at all the same as the indiscretions. There's a wide gulf between justice and madness, and many interpretations of the law land on the right side. You see the difference, do you not? How very... To my point, our forces on the island are dwindling. I am seeking to preserve our forces by punishing the true wrongdoers. After all, it is rather impossible to uphold... Now, will you accept my offer, or will you finally get out of my sight? Even if said strangers, the offer stands if you wish to prove yourself.
Eyes up. Outsiders approaching the south gate.
You there. Keep your head. I will not suffer an outsider. He's been... Any association? Surely, I know in...
A lot more folks are gonna die if we...
There's a wide gulf, but reportedly, she's not only failed to die, but is also teaching... What? How do you know this? Let me see that. Yes. Yes! This does appear to be hers. Unfortunately, there are reports of the Harvester having been repaired. Should Montelli deign to interrogate me for my associations, I'll be certain. The second traitor I seek is Charlton Wine. He too failed. But Charlton, well, I must deal with him personally. Anyone who allowed the enemy to overrun their land is a traitor. So yes. Now go on. Seek out Charlton and send him here. But beware if you step out of line. Other subjects may not be so generous with their deal-making as I. Farewell.
Introducing Auntie's new line of specialty drinks for the discerning consumer. Auntie!
Say, hold up there, friend. Watch out. That way's a minefield.
Ha! I laugh at danger. I'm a get up and go getter. Whoosh! That's the sound of
Hello
me
again.
throwing
Have you spoken to Vigilant Hogarth yet? Did he give permission for me to leave?
opportunity.
Ah, I
I had to make my own luck.
What's their secret? I wish I could be more like them.
Don't follow the herd.
Hello again. Have you spoken to Vigilant Hogarth yet? Did he give permission for me to leave? Of course. Hello again. Of course.
You, a get up and go getter. Auntie's Choice is the proud maker of Spacer's Chaw, Zero G Brew, and
That vacuous cacophony sets my teeth on edge. Well, look who it is. What is it? Speak your mind. Thought you'd agreed to help us, not those corporate heathens. Not my favorite topic of discourse, but I do like the cut of your jib. Very well, but it's not everyone, is it? I'm sure it's not. The majority of my subjects are... Things are fine. Everyone's fine. They deserve better. Huh. They do, don't they? I've tried to tell myself it's better to die a subject of the Great Protectorate than live a life driven by freedom. Regardless, now that we're all traitors, they really don't need... My former subjects are free to live an empty life with Auntie's Choice. Should I? Haven't I failed them enough for one lifetime? No. I will stay here, but I can prove that I am not. Don't you understand? If I leave here, there's no hope of returning to the Protectorate. I'll be as good as dead. Oh, come now. I am a vigilant of the Protectorate. I've endured untold hardships, countless battles. What's a little avatar? Oh, it never stops. The tumult of duplicity. You're right. I can't withstand this inane onslaught much longer alone. at least in fair, unsure how I'll endure such an empty existence. Perhaps, if I offer my old subjects periodic advice, our sense of community may somehow, despite the wiles of commercialism, remain. All right, then. Suppose it's time.
Waves bathe over you. Exciting
Be on my way in 2 shakes of a raptidon's tail. Promise. Just need a moment to say goodbye to this place.
Think they're gonna open us with welcome arms?
Safely and together. Once there, you are to appeal to local authorities.
Introducing Auntie's new line of specialty drinks for the discerning consumer.
I've been bartering with defectors. Traded 1 force rocket for a whole tin of prestige force flow. Straight up.
Every time I think I'm having a bad day, I just tell myself, wait till tomorrow.
Oh, hello. Pardon if I'm a bit distracted. I'm just so happy to be here. I am well into that case of purpleberry crunch you bestowed to me. Did you know, Auntie's... I no longer feel the oppressive societal weight to eat healthily bearing down upon me.
If I am not the person for it, I would be most surprised. Do tell. I normally might, but my cousin, the warden there, freely enjoys stringing up Auntie's Choice sympathizers, and Marilyn would grant no reprieve to family. That seems neither prudent nor wise. I value my neck and do not intend to hang. Why, you're right. I am no member of the herd. I think for myself. You've convinced me. Well, all right then. I will pack my things. Glad this world has folks like you just going around helping people realize their...
Eyes up, outsiders approaching the south gate.
You've brought me my poor, hapless cousin. If only it were under better circumstances.
I don't believe there is any circumstance, cousin, in which you would celebrate our meeting. Whatever you intend to do, I can only hope you do it quickly.
Matriarch, have mercy. So he has not only turned traitor, but he has also fallen prey to... Look at you. Your lips are stained with snacks, and Auntie's poison...
Say what you might, cousin, but that sugary snack goodness was worth my life. I'd do it all again.
If only you had not strayed so far from home. Cadra, you know your orders. With that, our arrangement is concluded. You may cross the bridge. Remember, there will be no negotiations, no staying of hands north of the bridge. If you step out of line, may the matriarch have...
Hear that? Those grinding gears are the sweet, sweet sound of victory. One step closer to DeVries.
Of all the roads I imagined myself traveling down, never expected I'd end up hanging above one.
The consul wishes to remind you that chaos reigns in the absence.
Right shifty looking individual, you got me. Right right shifty looking individual, if you ask me. Right shifty looking individual, if you ask me. Right shifty looking individual, if you ask me. Right shifty looking individual, if you ask me.
Prisoner 34989-393A. There is no place for you in the Paradigm. You are hereby sentenced to death for the crimes of desertion and the
Oh, thank the stars. I was sure that was the end of me. Thank you for saving me. I wish I could... Though you're most welcome to my old protectorate equipment on that ledge. I won't require any of it from here on out. That part of my life is behind me for good, it seems. Of course. You've already done so much.
A lot of protectorate strung up there. Dead or dying slow.
These damn
What
bodies.
what's going on here?
Why can't we just bury them? I politely request you cease defiling the corpses of our... Theoretically, it shall take me 4 hours to hang 8 bodies. But Montelli killed 6 more yesterday, and my shift only goes for Sovereign's mercy. I fear hanging all these corpses is beyond my capabilities, and I certainly need... Why would I do that? And be mindful, if you haven't your transfer orders, I don't have time to waste going idly. You are correct. If I were to let you in without apprehending you and remember, the Sovereign's...
Area's off limits.
Though you are...
You are approaching a restricted estate.
Purple Berry Crunch. Accept no imitations. The K lets you know
You know,
it's authentic.
I can't recall seeing any of these protectorate types ever run a scene on each other.
Weird, ain't it? These riffs got me awfully perturbed. Keep reality hard enough without some nerve-wracking phenomenon punching holes in it.
Something I can help you with? As long as I'm on break, work does not exist. If you want to go poking around... Wowee, look at them go. Kara's gonna be pleased having them added to the arsenal. Drones launched, and no one dead. I'd say this call. Say, maybe we don't mention your part in all this to Kara, huh? Truth be told, she's taken issue with me as of late. I could really do with not looking the fool again. You're a real pal. You will definitely be getting a high... And before you go, take these. Reckon they'll come in handy.
Welcome, welcome. How can I improve your day the Auntie's way? Sprat. Welcome, welcome. See anything you like? No sign of them sprats, thank law. Coming back out. Be there in a moment.
Correction. Sprats Up actually contains real Sprat flavoring. Still a light taste, though. That part's 100%.
I'll meet you back at the counter. How can I improve your day the... Like that.
You've lifted my spirits right out of their doldrums. Our new guests have just arrived. From the hushed grumblings of the refugees, I've gathered that I've two minds about the convertees. Anyone with eyes can see they need guidance, but a pernicious system is not easily abandoned. Have you any thoughts? Trust will take time to build. Time and patience. You've given me a great deal to think about. I cannot overstate what a capital compatriot you've been, my friend. Now be off. I've many refugees to see to. Plan is such a strong word. Let's call it a hunch. Consider this your first lesson in propaganda. Speak with Vigilant Hogarth in the building beside the saloon. He was in charge around here before we arrived. I have now, should you ever find yourself visiting the ACS Undisputed Claim, do come see me. I've no doubt that when we next meet, I'll have risen 6 ranks, at least. Farewell!
Whoever fixes this rift problem is definitely getting a whole side suite with an Elysium view and head office.
The others appear to... Well, hello. You appear burning with purpose. Is everything all right? Judging by the waves of consternation wafting up, yes, I know of a means in. But you must do something. Now, I'll prepare a writ of Once you're inside, there's something else I need you to do. Something that would save many lives. The Vox Relay is, to my mind, a time bomb. Brigadier Montelli's lost his way. Now, all manner of chaos is madness, I tell you. A brigadier doesn't act as judge, jury, and executioner. That's an arbiter's job. And even then, they're enforcing Regrettably, yes. Yes, I do. I have given the I may have been branded a traitor, but I remain. Brigadier Montelli is a stain on the Protectorate's good name, and every moment he remains in charge at the Vox Relay diminishes us further. Good, good. Farewell now.
Howdy, Zeb. You look... well.
Do you always put your hands on other people's things? Has my mind been set upon by shadows?
I can't imagine why you think that. I've only been gone 4 years.
Oh, back from your little saunter then, are you? Head all cleared? I must say you took quite the perambulation. I hope you didn't wear out your rotation adapters. And who precisely are you? Another Earth Directorate cast-off? So, you are keeping company these days. Just not mine. That would depend on what vision you have for Arcadia's future. Everyone seems to think they alone know what...
Look, I'm not just here to gas you up with empty apologies.
Oh, now you want to help. Where were you when the war... Where were you when I actually needed you?
I know I let you down before, but give me a chance to earn back your trust. There must be something I can lend you.
I haven't the time to patch your bleeding conscience, Niles.
It's Baines. My team's been caught. Pharaoh and March are dead. Protectorate are holding the rest for interrogation. A ship is inbound to take us off-world, to the consul himself. I barely managed to evade capture. Damn it! It looks like the data went through, but there's something wrong with the connection. The cipher isn't transmitting...
Found her! You there! Step away from that terminal at once!
Audra! Fuck!
I knew something was wrong. What have you got?
That was one of my operatives. I organized a mission to infiltrate the Vox to acquire valuable intel. Without that cipher, the intelligence is worthless. But I'm more concerned about my people at the moment. If you're sincere in your desire to help, prove it. Rescue my friends before that ship departs with them on board. Please.
I am. Without question.
Okay. If they're sending a ship, that means my people are being held on the Vox's landing pad. Use my call sign so they'll know you for an ally. I'm certain not, and do exercise discretion, as well as...
Not to worry.
Yes?
Good thing we know a doctor then.
Figured this ship would have departed by now. You know how Sentinels are. They take their time with traitors and instigators. I am giving.
Let me know when you need an extraction.
Pushing ahead.
Back again. Thought we were done for now. You again. I heard fighting. What's going on?
We're not Protectorate. We're your ticket out of this hotbox. Esculepe sent us.
Esculepe? Zeb sent you? Wait, you're Niles, aren't you? Count on Zeb to go as far as raising the dead to help. But it's too late. I gather you haven't noticed the body.
Oh. The others.
Montelli, damn him! He executed March and Pharaoh outright. She tortured us for information. The others didn't survive her enthusiasm for the work. Thanks. Can't take all the credit, though. The Sentinel. Quick, though, before I forget or we're interrupted, I memorized the cipher. It's 02519W. Should help Zeb decode. Please don't think me ungrateful for your...
If you're too hurt to walk, I'm sure the...
No, it's not that. I need the Sentinel to take me onto that transport. I want her to think she's won. And then, just as we leave orbit, I'm going to blow her pretty ship to pieces. I'm no martyr. If there was another way to protect Zebulon and our cell, I'd take it. But if I escape, the Protectorate, I'll make it look like an accident. Mechanical failure. When I was being tortured, I saw some frayed wires near the fuel system.
I have my doubts. Even if she managed to spark a few wires, that ship's bound to have a fire suppression system. It would kick in if there was any real ignition.
What do you propose, then?
Not blowing yourself up, for starters.
You know how relentless the Protectorate is. But if I die, that's the end of it. The Consul, please. If you can help me sabotage the transport, then help me.
Might be I could sabotage the transport from the outside. Make it look like negligent maintenance. What do you think, Commander?
The others paid with their blood to protect the cause. How can I be unwilling to do the same? All right. I'm going to trust you on this, if only because I don't feel my head screwed on. No point in remaining here then, is there? One last request. Don't damage the transport. A lone escapee is already insult, but a sentinel killed. Her transport just... Anyway.
I know what Audra said, but what if she's wrong? I can't help thinking we shouldn't leave without bloodying the Protectorate's nose first. I could still go through with our plan from before. Sabotage the... I'm torn. On the one hand, Audra might be right. But when else are we gonna have a chance to take out one of the Consul's lackeys and a Protectorate vessel in one go? Thank you, Commander. Stay put. Shouldn't take me too long. Done. Won't go into the particulars, but you can trust that ship will blow the moment. Let's get back to Zeb. He still needs a cipher, and he'll...
You've returned, but... Hold a moment. What's that in the sky? A Protectorate transport? What in the blazes was that? What is it?
A sentinel worked them over bad. Only Audra was still alive when we got there. And she was ready to blow herself.
Damn the Protectorate! At least you were able to get through to Audra, and still find a way to avenge our fallen comrades. And what of the cipher? Thank you. I was beginning to feel... Perhaps I was mistaken about your commitment to making amends, Niles. Thank you for being true.
Can't fault you for having doubts. But I have changed. I am changing.
I hope you'll both forgive me my earlier disposition. I'm not normally so... surly. I'm pleased Niles has found such a supportive friend and ally. I haven't much to reward you with, but take this. It's something I had started on for Niles long ago. Hopefully this information came at a steep price, but I'll put it to good use. Expect to hear from me should our Never fear. Next time, I fully intend to involve you in...
Reckon I like this... Got time for a debrief, Commander?
Feels good, don't it? Helping folks like Zeb and Audra hit back against the Protectorate. Almost like being back with the Earth Directorate. Yeah. Guess I am. It's easy to focus on all that's going wrong, but wins ought to be celebrated too. On Triangular might have suggested going for drinks somewhere they don't come with fuel, but here, I think we'll have to settle for patting each other on the back. Shucks, Commander. I'm gonna get top-heavy, you keep hitting. Thanks again for going out of your way to help Zeb. Now I can focus on hunting down the Vrees without feeling like I've got to...
Ready to waste him. On your command.
Engaging hostile life forms.
Goodwin here. Field report update. We're...
Sequencing attack strategies. Commencing combat-related activities. Standing by with life support. Samples acquired. This quantity should be enough to produce the antidote.
My most favorite, least homicidal subordinate. How's all our field work progressing? Absolutely gorgeous. Look at you. And to think I just forcibly coerced the first gormless dunderhead who walked by and found you. Lucky me. Now, first things first. Place the data cartridge in the drawer for me, right here, in the slot below my intercom. Haha. Allow me to give this a cursory eyeball and... perfect. I'm sure we have the correct neutralizing agent here in the lab. I'll nose out the exact compound within our chemical reserves in 2 shakes of a rat's tail. Always fortuitous to have ready access to a key chemical agent nearby. This might work out yet. Just imagine the ad slogans. Air. Oh, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Now we must formulate an antidote. If we're able to save my remaining subordinates, they can help us rush this Normally, I'd say perfection can't be hurt. There. I have determined the ideal counteragent. Here you are. Place it and enable the device, and it will beget a working antidote momentarily. Return with it directly as soon as it does. I cannot wait to put this entire sordid affair behind us. Though, in the end, I saw you working the chemical synthesizer. I presume you were successful in creating an antidote? Nice try. But you don't possess nearly the nickel. Not when I can simply bide my time and wait for another gormless dunderhead to stumble by. Not budging? Oh, all right. I suppose I'd be willing to throw in a little extra. As a merit, but wonderful, wonderful! Knew you seemed a banker. All right. I am activating the air filtration system. There. Should only take a few moments for the antidote to circulate. Marvelous. You'll find your remuneration in the chest behind me. I, Omid Ormsby, under the power granted me by the Loeffler Risk Intercession Act, hereby free you from impressed service to Auntie's Choice. Be seeing you. The biological samples within the remains outside are no doubt deteriorating rapidly. I may have to recreate this experiment somewhere else.
Too much Spacer's ale? Try Auntie's Choice Pep Pills. Good for what ails you.
Ever wonder if our assignment here will never end? Like, our employment contracts just keep renewing.
I ain't even close to hitting rock bottom yet. Middling bottom, sure, but not rock bottom.
Hope that little dust up back there didn't put you off. My contract had me caged. Got a proposition. Since I'm newly free-ranged, if you help me fix my graft, you'll retain the services of a fully functioning enhanced soldier. Me. Don't matter what you say. And in time, maybe I'll have earned myself the clout to be welcomed back into Auntie's Choice. Had a feeling you knew a good offer when you seen it. Once I'm in top form, you'll be pleasantly surprised to see what I'm capable of. Doc Tinsley worked with Grafts for some time before she came to Fairfield. Damn fine.
This much of a crowd's not likely to keep a low profile. Someone ought to head back to mind the ship.
Acknowledged.
After you.
Pulverizing? Approach with less haste next time, won't you? Oh, Inez, you look, well, like you could use an ice bath and a cup of...
Something has, all right. I ended my contract effective immediately. Now I'm free to prove myself to everyone in Auntie's Choice.
Well, that's wonderful news. Or is it? I admit I'm still trying to work through what contracts mean hereabouts. But you do appear to be pleased, so... that is not common knowledge in this town. But before I began my new illustrious career working with
where my own first aid training can't reach, Doc's got me covered.
Would if I could have done more. Right. I have a lead, Inez. I've identified 2 viable beasts on this island that you may be compatible with. Though it may not be easy to acquire. The first candidate is the skeleton crabble. It has a rare form of albinism and was last spotted on the western coast by protectorate scientists, who, I happened upon an old report of theirs along with a...
I heard rumors of the creature myself. Our skeleton sounds a good bit larger than...
The second candidate is a raptidon matriarch, the only one of her kind on the island, as I understand.
Deep in protectorate territory. This matriarch sure ain't making it easy for us. She'll be more aggressive and more cunning.
When you breach the matriarch's lair, you must rouse her from hibernation. I found pheromones to be quite effective.
That I do.
Excellent. It'll be a rather unpleasant wake-up call for the matriarch, so she'll be upon you in moments. Yes, though I would recommend a careful search. Now, when you acquire one or both of these parts, return here straight away, and we can begin surgery. Matriarch...
get the sense you ain't too fond of Auntie's choice. Any reason why?
Maybe on account of them being a giant, malignant corporate entity. Reminds me of the one I grew up under. And that ain't a compliment.
I grew up under a corporation like Auntie's too, Niles. You ain't the only one with a sob story.
Then you might ought to know better than to throw in with Annie's. They're just like those bit-pinching bastards on Triangle. If the Earth Directorate hadn't stepped in...
Well, there you have it. The Earth Directorate saved you, huh? Sure as shit didn't save us. Don't you look down your nose at me. Any sane folk would throw their lot in with the ones who help them, not those who deliberately look the other way. How's your own loyalty to the Earth Directorate treated you all this time? I'm sorry. I didn't mean that.
Just hit the signal.
See those burrows? The skeleton's nearby. And if it's as nearby as I think, it don't bode well for those scientists. Well, you hate to be proven right. These folk have been dead a while. And that must be the machinery Doc mentioned. Over here, Commander. Huh. Seems this terminal reroutes power to speakers around the cave. They were using sound to lure the Krabbles out. Let's see here. Generator's back on. Power up that phonotron, would you? Should cause enough ruckus to make the skeleton come out and play.
And what am I supposed to do? Just stand around and look pretty?
Well, if the commander's keen to share, you can press the button too. Wouldn't want you feeling left out. in business. There. He's down. Armed and ready. That Bonatron was effective. Now we just need the specimen. Mind the pincers. They can be a little feisty even after death. Nice work. Mind bringing it over here so I can take a gander?
Ready to waste. On your command. How are you still upright over there?
Happy to assist in crafting more ammo if you need. Sure. Anyway, need something, Commander? Sure. Being this anyway. Need some? Sure.
any closer.
Relax. They're the ones who...
Huh? What's that noise? Thank you for saving me. From what Briggs has told me, that's 2 we owe you now. Wait! Please, take these with you as a token of our thanks.
You've saved me twice now. If there's... Of course, it's not...
That was a close one. They were sovereign.
Looks like a fight.
Let me know when you need a distraction. Before my eyes, Commander! Knew you had my back.
Hear that? It's challenging us. Raptidons are ever malleable. Eden doesn't want them around and they don't belong here. They sure carved out a place for themselves. I can respect that. Let me handle this! Keep howling. We're coming for you. Time to earn my commission. Matriarch's here, all right. Let's put our heads together. See these half-eaten remains? They're a sign. She'll have retreated into hiding to conserve her energy. But I got one way to get her attention. You know how a matriarch with 3 full stomachs ain't coming out of hibernation unless she senses a threat to her. Oh, not a lot of people know about the hallucinogenic properties of nebulium. Enhanced soldiers keep a vial in case we're captured. It renders us pretty useless to torturers. Let me think. Yeah, 3 parts pheromone and 2 parts... Ready for this? All right. Look alive, Commander. Phew. We should harvest a limb from the matriarch while the body's still warm. This drainage pipe must be coming right from the Vox relay. They're lucky the rats ain't chewed their way through yet.
Auntie's Choice knows that a better you is just 3 pills and an ointment away.
All these rifts got everyone riled up, including me. What are we supposed to do if we encounter one?
I'm mulling over the best protectorate defense I've heard of. You know, I'm no entrepreneur to work
Back again? I hope the hunting has gone well. Certainly, if you've procured the right materials. I've been fine-tuning the procedure in the meantime. I do believe it'll be as smooth.
I'm gonna assume Crabble Butter's especially smooth, because I'm ready to feel like myself again. The material we harvested from the skeleton crabble could allow me to fire off scalding shell shards. They'd pierce through armor easily, I imagine. And the part from the Raptidon matriarch should let me camouflage myself at will, like other Raps can. I'd be able to close the distance and heal you up without the enemy noticing. I believe either option would suit me fine. Care to share your thoughts? Then I will. And you know what? This makes me the first of Auntie's soldiers to graft with the skeleton's claw. I rather like the thought of being a pioneer. If you don't mind, I'll go ahead and take this spare part off your hands for my own research.
Oh, the skeleton crabble will be a splendid match for you, Inez. Go on now. Get sorted while I get this machine up and running. Mind the Raptidon drool on the table. No need to be nervous. I promise.
Thank you for the bedside manner, Commander. As you can...
Enough distractions, please. I need the utmost focus for my work. This is beautiful work. My best yet. How does the limb feel, Inez? Any numbness? Pain?
Yeah, both. Body's not accustomed to the presence of another limb. Feels like I've got an extra passenger in my nervous system. But it certainly beats feeling like I'm bleeding on the inside. Or fighting the urge to feast on raw human flesh. Like last time.
Well, I'll certainly be having words with that surgeon, leaving you in a state like that. Now, you...
Will do, Doc. And you, Commander. Without your help, I don't know what I might have done.
Hello again. What can I do for you? I'm unused to the way things are done here, I suppose. The fact is that the one wishes to woo Protectorate subjects to our ranks. I would...
Chemicals and preservatives.
Lara, you owe me a sparring session. Get your gloves and warm up.
What? Again? Don't suppose you'd accept a doctor's oath for Val.
Come on. I already promised I won't throw elbows this time. Where's your fighting spirit?
Must have had it knocked clean out of me. In fact, why don't I go look for it now?
Ain't gonna climb the corporate ladder with that attitude. You could just learn to duck.
It was great. This one was for Niles, right? It was great meeting you, Niles. You're right. An agent's life is a busy one, and there's little time for meeting with citizens to say farewell in person. But we are happy to be of service. As for your question, there's absolutely no reason you couldn't become an agent if you put your mind to it. It only requires hard work and a dedication to the greater good. I have no doubt that you have what it takes to be one of the best and the brightest, Niles. Good luck to you. And look me up if, or should I say when, you become an agent.